Hi guys, welcome to Grandma's Kitchen. Today we're making Dhaba Style Mixed Lentil Dal. And the following ingredient I've got 1 cup of Chana Dal, 1 cup of black Urad Dal, that's black lentils, and I've got 1 cup of Green Moong Dal, that's green lentils. So let's get started. So I'm gonna wash the pressure cooker, and I've already soaked the dal. So we're going to put this in the pressure cooker, and I'm going to add some water. As I say, water you can adjust. Some people like it nice and thick, and then I'm just going to do about 2 pints, and then we're going to add some salt to it, and I'm going to put the gas on. Right, so I've got a 1 tablespoon of turmeric powder, which I'm going to add, and I've got 1 tablespoon of salt, but that's salt to your taste. And I'm also going to add just a couple of tablespoons of oil. So we're going to put the lid on, and we're going to cook for about 30 to 35 minutes, and while I get the tadka ready. So see you in a minute. Right, so for the tadka I've got 3 onions, and I've got 3 tomatoes fresh. I've got a piece of ginger and a bulb of garlic, and I've got some fresh green chilies, but as I say, chilies are to your taste, and I've got fresh coriander. But you'll find all the weights and the measurements in the description box. And the following spices I've got 2 black whole cardamom, and I've got 3 bay leaves, and I've got 3 green cardamoms, and I've got 1 tablespoon of Hing, 1 tablespoon of Garam Masala, 1 tablespoon of coriander powder, and 1 tablespoon of Cumin Seeds. So let's get cutting. Right, so we're going to chop the onions, and I'm going to cut them finely, and then we'll do the garlic and the ginger. I'm using fresh tomatoes, but so you can use tin, whatever you prefer. Right, so we're going to peel the ginger, and then I'm going to put it in the, I'm just going to chop it finely in the chopper. So we're just going to finely cut the onions. It's just a curry that you can make over and over again. Lentils are good for you anyway. You can make a batch of it, and then you can put them in little tubs and freeze them. You know, if you're working, everybody's got busy lives nowadays. You just put it in the freezer. Right, so we'll put this to one side, and I'm going to chop the ginger. Just do the garlic as well now. Just peel that, and then we'll chop them in the machine. You can do this in advance. You can freeze it, do the garlic and the ginger, and put them into cubes, and then just take them out when you need it. Just saves time. So this dal, you can have it with rice or with paratha, roti, whatever you fancy. Right, so I've put the garlic and the ginger and the chilies together. So we're just going to finely chop her. Right, so I've grinded the ginger and the garlic and the chilies together, just sort of finely chopped them. So I'm going to cut the tomatoes, get them ready for the tadka. And we're just going to finely chop them as well. You can do it in the machine if you want. I like little chunks in them, you know, when you do the tadka. Or you can use tin tomatoes if you wish, whatever you prefer. So I've nearly finished chopping the tomatoes, and we'll put everything to one side. The pan on, and we're going to get the tadka ready. So I've got 2 black cardamom. I'm just going to split them in 2 halves. Going to add it in there. I'm just going to slightly roast them. And I've got the bay leaf, and I've got 3 green cardamom. And I'm also going to add the cumin seeds in. Just going to slightly roast them, and then I'm going to add some oil before we add the onions in. And I'm also going to add some garlic butter. You can use ghee, half and half, whatever you fancy. But I've got some garlic butter here. That will just give it a nice extra flavour to it. Right, so we're just going to add some oil, 2 tablespoons. And I'm also going to add the garlic butter in. Right, so I'm going to put the chopped onions in now. I'm just going to add some salt to it, just a pinch, just to help it cook the onion. So salt is to your taste. I've already put some in the dal earlier on. Right, so I'm just going to add the hing in. And I'm also going to add the garlic and the ginger and the chilies. I'm going to cook this till they start to release the oil. And then I'll add the tomatoes in. Right, so I'm going to add the tomatoes in. Give that a mix. So now we'll cook these and till they release the oil now. So it's been about 4 to 5 minutes. So we're just going to soften the tomatoes, and then I'm going to wait till it releases the oil, and then we'll finish off the dish. Right guys, I forgot to mention about the fennel grease. I'm just adding a tablespoon. So I'm going to crush it in between palm of my hands. Give it a nice smell to it. Right, so I'm just gonna add the coriander powder and the tadka's ready. So I'm gonna turn the gas off, guys, and I'll see you back in about 10 minutes and we'll plate it up. Right guys, so I'm just gonna add the tadka in now. Mix it together. Honestly, it smells really, really nice. Right guys, so I'm going to finish it off with homemade Garam Masala, and I'm also going to add fresh coriander, and I'm going to keep some when I plate it up. Right guys, so I'm going to turn the gas off and I'm going to plate it up. See you in a minute. Right guys, so I'm gonna just to finish off the dal, but this is optional, you don't have to do it, but you can. So I'm gonna heat some oil and I'm gonna just slightly fry these dry red chilies. As I say, this is optional. Just going to slightly fry them. Just adds extra flavour to it. I'm going to turn the gas off now. Right, so we'll add this to the dal. Right guys, so I'm going to plate it up now and see you in a minute. So we're just going to dish it up. Honestly, it smells really, really nice. Smells like, you know, when you're in India and you go to the Dhaba. Oh my God. Right, so I'm going to put some fried red chilies on, and then I'm going to finish it off with the fresh coriander. Honestly, it's making me hungry. So guys, there you have it, homemade mixed dal, and I hope you enjoyed this recipe and share it with your friends, your family, and do write me a comment and keep supporting the channel, and I shall see you in my next video.